Hello, good evening. Trying to get the right audio level for this game. Proving tricky. Gonna have a very quick AV check to get us going here. Can you see me okay? And you actually said that before I even asked, so I'm not having that. Stevie LFC, did I beat Jules Kappa? You did. You did. By a minute. Jules, hello mate, hello Jules. Bugsy, thank you for subbing, just as I was playing the intro there. Welcome to the house, Bugsy, thank you for your support. Right, AV's definitely 10 out of 10. Yay! DC88, 2 months. Where on earth did time go? Keep up the good work, sir. Thank you, DC. Phillips Dirk, just 2 more months remaining of the 2 year. Thanks for the awesome content on Twitch and YouTube. Thank you, Phillips. You're welcome. Man's 2034, almost on a year.
Happy anniversary.
Rick 94523 makes me grab the piggy. 24 months. Hello, Paul. Hope all is well. Glad to be supporting you for 2 years. Rick, happy anniversary. Thank you for 2 months of support, sir. That is rather splendid of you. Enjoy that golden acorn. Thanks for answering your TMCN question. Likes technology. You're welcome, bro. Been a YouTube sub for 2 years, Nexus. Nice. Hey, Reef, I don't know. I don't really have a plan for this evening other than to play this. I don't know how deep this game goes. I don't know how much is in it. So, you know, if we very quickly reach the end, so to speak, or it crashes or whatever, then we'll look at options. But if it turns out to be quite good, I'll keep playing it. Rick 943. Dr. Snuggles, 28 months. I don't know what to say here. Squirrel, think you're awesome. Love the things you do for us. Thank you, Snugs. Thanks for 28 months. Love the things you do for us too. Religal, thank you for the resume. Ben GT 74. 4 months. Wow, another month passed. Time flies when you're watching the streams. Ma, how you doing, buddy? Hope you're well. Carl with 1992 with the resume. 12 months. Yeah, you've been a whole year. Another anniversary. Crikey. Hope for many more. Thank you, sir. Enjoy the gold cap. You've been looking forward to some airport CEO, Dr. Geekom. Yeah, I got this key on Wednesday afternoon, I think it was. And I was in London all day Wednesday. So I was like, great. And then yesterday I was too busy to even get around to playing it. I think I played it. I started it, made sure it worked, and that was about it. So, no idea. No idea what this game's about yet. Well, I know what it's about, I just don't know how to play it yet. So we're going to figure it out. So it's good if people have never played it. You've been playing this all day, and I'm still failing to make money, Jack. Sims. Rip. Yeah, this game is out. It's still early access, though. Yeah, we've been waiting for this one for a while. Super Koira, 21 months in the nut house, 24 getting closer. Con292, 21 months, hello Paul. Did you know Airport CEO is out? I didn't. Is it really? I must go and install that. Northern Alex, thank you for the host. I mean, it is possible, maybe likely, Jack Sims, that the finance model has not been balanced properly. This is early access. It wouldn't surprise me. Bit of advice going to sandbox mode, otherwise it's savage economy-wise. Okay, maybe we'll do that. Because I said the same thing, if you remember, about Sim Airport. I said to you, it's very likely the economy is not balanced yet. Because your money's just constantly going... It's deeper than Sim Airport. Sir Lord Custard with a resume. Welcome back, Custard. Always welcome on Apple Pie. I like this. It's kind of when you hover over one of the settings, but what really made me laugh was audio settings not implemented. Graphic settings not implemented. Gameplay settings not implemented. Okay, I see how this goes. James Pilbeam, 26 months. Here's to 74 more. Thank you, sir. 74 more. 100 months. First thing you need to do is contract some constructors. We'll find out. We'll find out what we need to do. You're struggling to get staff to do the jobs, Jack Sims. You should be used to that, working at McDonald's.
Do not smoke in the terminal building. Smoking is only permitted in the specified smoking areas.
Shots fired.
Sayın yolcular, lütfen
You do not need settings.
Sadece işaretlerle gösterilen
Custard, 33 months, glad I'm back here for another month. That typical job hunt after college. Do you need a photographer? Not right now, Custard. Right then, new airport. Oh my god, that is the cheesiest, most cartoon. Honest to God, if they'd have just emailed me, I'd have got my son to do something better than that. The guy's tie isn't even straight. Look at his mouth. I mean, he's got no teeth. He's like that. That is pretty bad. Wait a minute, that's not different faces. That's different faces. Why is the skin colour changing when I change face? Right, he'll do. Look at the hairstyles. Left quiff. Right quiff. Which one do you want? Hair colour. Let's go for something. Let's see. Can we have blue? There's no blue? Okay, in that case we'll have orange. Skin colour. White. As white as it comes. His eyes actually vary depending on the colour you choose. Blue ones are wide. Brown are even wider. Yeah, Captain Jack. We'll just time him out, then. Don't trust a CEO with blue hair. Why not? How many have you met? Right, green eyes will do. Nose. Okay, we'll have the weird nose. The mouth options are brilliant. Do you want? Or do you want? I'm gonna go for that. Oh, that was a nice suit then. That one. That's beautiful. Right, what are we going to call this guy? Don't want orange. Oh, that looks better, doesn't it? Hey, he looks like a vampire. Hey, Milton. Because he's so pasty with like jet black hair. I like that. I like that look. Donald, I'm not calling him Donald Trump. They haven't got a wig for it anyway. Scumbag guy. How about, no, hang on. That needs to be his first name, his last name, isn't it? Frankie the Scumbag. How about that? Frankie the Scumbag. That actually looks like a real name. Frankie the Scumbag. I love it. I wonder what the airport would be called. Oh dear. Would you go back to DayZ? Nah. DayZ's done. PUBG I've played, it's alright. Everybody's playing PUBG, aren't they? Ooh, where do you want to go in the world? Blimey. Where would Frankie the Scumbag start out? Where would Frankie the Scumbag... Does it make any difference where you start? Colombia. I love this. Nigeria? Oh, hang on. Where's Nigeria? Is Nigeria down... Where is it? Is it down here, Nigeria? I'm going to have to look at Google Maps now. I can't remember exactly where it is. South corner. I've got a feeling it's down the south end east somewhere. Hang on. I need to get my Nigeria. Oh, it's there. Okay, so Nigeria is actually Nigeria's here somewhere. North Korea. It's probably not. You can't have North Korea. You can't really have North Korea. It's about there, isn't it? I think North Korea is a political hot potato right now. Wait, what? Abuja. This is Korea. This is Nigeria, according to this. According to Google Maps. It was there. Are you serious? It actually is there. Oh my god, look at the names of these places. What the heck? I can't even read that. Oh, Abuja is the capital city. Gotcha. Hey, Simcopter, how you doing? Do you want Nigeria or North Korea? What are we saying here? Let's have a look exactly where it is.
Please do not smoke in the terminal building. Smoking is only permitted in the specified smoking
North Korea is... My geography was off. It's actually here. So that, I guess it's going to be this then. Somewhere around here? Yeah. Pyongyang is about there. How about Hamhung? We could go to Hamhung. It sounds like hamburger. Hamhung's about here. What do you mean above Korea? What does that mean? Nash, I don't know. I have no plans at the moment. If I go here, I hope the whole game's not going to suddenly go into, like, Chinese. There's no airports in Hanung. Right then. Yeah, let's go there. Confirm airport location. Right, airport name. Airport name will be...
Welcome to the Nut House.
Trump International. As if. Christian Spiel, 1996. Thank you for subbing.
Welcome back.
Welcome to Now's Christian. Thank you very much for your support. Can we give Christian Spiel a lovely nutty welcome, guys? Chuck and Neil, thank you for the resume. Politics. Oh dear. Now let's call it let's call it You're not leaving airport. Havro Vulcan, thank you for 3 months. Michael Gremlin 16, nuke the moon. Whoever blows it up wins. Lol. I'm not calling it Ryanair, come on. How about, Bye-bye, airport. I'm not calling it Nuclear International, guys. Get out of it. Final destination. Oh my god. What would Mr. the Scumbag... What would he call his airport, Mr. the Scumbag? Or he's just going to rip people off, isn't he? Like, with ridiculous taxes, landing fees and stuff like that. Hasta la vista, baby, international. Oh my god. I actually like it. Hasta la vista, international. And then we'll call it airport 3-letter code. Hasta la vista, HLV. There you go. Hasta la vista international airport code HLV.
Oh, yeah.
Airport management will try this sandbox thing while we get used to it all. HLV. Peterbilt, this is going to be quite the stream causing starting in North Korea. I don't know what it means. It probably doesn't mean anything, to be honest. Right, launch. Launch.
Oh, yeah.
The appropriate button. Launch. Stevie LFC, how about Nutty International? You have to be nuts to use this airport. I like Hasta La Vista. HLV is just brilliant. So, wait, select what logo? Dear Frankie, thank you for our last meeting. I hope you like our new digs. Blah, blah, blah. You got a lot of work ahead of us. Blah, blah, blah. Good luck. We'll talk soon. Blah, blah, blah. Here's the most important thing you need to know. Press tab to open and close the management panel. Here you will find everything about the management perspective, such as economy, staffing, purchasing new products, operations, and more. This is your control panel. Okay, so control panel's on tab. Hesselund. Is it? Hesselund? Thank you for subbing, Hesselund. Welcome to the Nerd House. Thank you very much for your support. Can we give Hesselund a nutty welcome? Yeah, I didn't know you could choose a logo. It doesn't matter. We might be able to change it anyway. Using the manual panel for guided instruction on how to build an airport, it can be pretty difficult, so this might be of great assistance. Press F1 for tips on how to interact with the UI. Best of luck, Gregor Fonsworth. P.S. I've sent this message to your inbox as well, so you don't have to feel lost, okay? Oh, my life. Your green screen is showing. Oh, yeah. Or is it? Yes, it is. Wait a second. It's because I was messing about with cameras and stuff. That's what it is. Why is it doing that, then? It's that side, isn't it? Is that a lighting problem? 1 second. This is what happens when you mess about with cameras. Okay, looks like Logitech is broken. Wow. Can't even change the camera settings. GG. Yeah, I don't know, let's try and turn it off. I can't actually access the Logitech video options. It's just completely going, nope. Great. Well, that's good. Because the only way to fix that is to quit OBS. GG Logitech. Let me try webcam software, although it probably won't because it'll say that OBS is using it. What a scumbag.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
Plug it back in. If only it was that easy. It might not actually work if I do that. Hang on. Ah. Figured another way in. I don't know what's... Something's causing it to go weird. See, on that screen it looks fine. See... How's that? That fixed? It kind of looks fixed. I'm a genius. Right. Let's carry on. Top panel, stats, notifications, and quick buttons. Game menu, load settings, blah, blah, blah. Every time you move, the box appears. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Management panel. Press tab to open. Tools and tutorials. Flight planner. Press F. Construction demolitions down here. To demolish a specific object, hold control when... Right, you guys need to remember this, okay? Because I'm not going to remember all of this. To demolish an object, hold control when corresponding object is selected in panel. And left click to remove. To delete areas or rooms, press the area and select the appropriate button. What does that mean? To build holding points, build a taxiway path. Right click on the taxiway. Press T for visual guidance. My head's exploding. F1 for help. WASD, rotate camera, Q and E. Rotate camera. Okay. Zoom camera, scroll, K or M. Rotate object, middle mouse or comma or R. Close panels, escape. Management tab. Toggle zone Z. Z for zones. Rooms. H for hotels. I don't know. Qs with U. Pause 1, 2 and 3 speed. F10 debug panel. F9 console. Hi caramba. Can I just take a photograph of this and then I can look at it later? That might help. It's probably in the help screen somewhere. There we go. Okay, how do I get rid of that? Airport closed. Zoomy zoomy. Oh, look at that. Actually rotate stuff. It's quite cool. I'm disappearing back into the future, what do you mean? Bring the game audio up a bit. You can almost press F1. Oh, right, okay. Tab does that. Welcome, Frankie the Scumbag. You have 7 unread messages. I love it. Module not found. Graph not available. We can see through you. But you can't, dude. You actually can't. Dashboard, email. Oh my god. It looks like my inbox. It actually looks like my inbox.
Happy anniversary.
Construction tutorial step 1. That sounds good. Hello there, Frankie the Scumbag. My name is Linus Carlson and I work as senior consultant with the Construction City office, blah blah blah. I've heard you're interested in learning how to construct an airport, and for this reason I've given you access to manuals where you can take various CEO courses. The new CE online course, Construction, has been enabled in your learning portal. What the heck? Head over to the manual panel to begin the learning process. Okay, how to do that then? Manual. Construction. This learning course contains everything you as a CEO need to learn about construction and contractors. Looking to gain some knowledge of one of the key aspects of airport operations, franchise. Blimppin' heck, this is complicated.
Welcome back.
Whew. Right, number 1, sign a construction company. The first step towards constructing an airport is appointing a contractor company. Therefore, you need to sign a contract with an external construction company to get started. To sign a contract, go to Contracts tab on the Economy panel, which is here, presume. Review your offers. Once you have signed a deal with a company, you then need to head over to the Operations panel and open the Construction tab. Call the construction workers to your airport. We will then arrive and start building. Okay, have you all got that? Your cap is semi-transparent. Let's have a look. Yeah, that was a temporary fix I put in on the filters. We can try and fix it a little bit. How's that? Any better? Jandrua. Hello, Paul. First delivery from me from the US. Hard to watch live while working. Usually listen to Sunday Night Trucking on SquirrelPlus. Just got Pro Mods and Rust Map yesterday. Can't wait to play tonight. Thanks for the content. Jandrew, or J. Andrew, thank you very much for your first delivery, sir. Appreciate that. Glad you're enjoying SquirrelPlus. It's good to hear. And thank you for the support. Are you watching live today while you're at work or not? Ouch. I've moved my microphone around, guys, and I'm not used to its position, so I'm going to keep punching it for a little while. Right, camera's fixed. Open the economy panel panel. Navigate to the contracts tab. Hi-yi-yi-yi. Loans, contracts. Loans connect. Did you see that? That was cool. Connecting to banking system. I love that. Contracts. Okay. We have 5 contracts. Let me pause this. Can I pause this? We're paused. Texas 650. This airport doesn't have terminals. This airport has terminators. Wow. 3-star. 3-star. Okay, let's have a click on one. This is a contract between HYW and Hasta La Vista International. I love that name. The following conditions apply. Maximum deployable contract is 62. Hourly fee, $8.2. The contractor promised to deliver skilled workers capable of constructing any kind of structure being supplied. Contracts are summoned via telephone. Requires a contractor offloading site to be deployed. Okay. So, 62 and 8... Oh, what? 62 and $8.2. What's heavy fuel then? Wait, this is a separate contract. This is for fuel, isn't it? Aviation fuel for 0.004 per litre. Wowzers. Let's close that. Zip fuel, 0.004 per litre. We don't want this here. We want a construction, don't we? Oh, I see. Type building, fuel. Right, so... Oh, wow, this sounds better. Look at this. I like the sound of this one. 81 contractors, hourly fee $5.5. That's a lot cheaper. We'll have that. Frankie the Scumbag, CEO of Hasta La Vista International, signs that dodgy deal. You have already a contract of this type. You cannot have more than one. Cancel the first one. You what? Okay. Somehow that got signed when I clicked on it. Don't bother with the fuel yet. Right, cheap labour. That's what Frankie the Scumbag likes to hear. Hesselund. Wow, an Englishman saying my last name correctly on the first day. Well done, Paul. Glad to finally be able to support you. Been a long-time lurker. And cheers from Denmark. Thank you, sir. I'm glad I got something right. Manuals. Okay. Open construction panel. Make sure there's at least one contractor offloading site and one delivery site. I assume that's what that is. I don't know. Let's scroll back up. Deploy the construction crew, which we did from the the operations panel. Construction. Here we go. How many do we want to deploy, do we think? We're in sandbox mode, so it kind of doesn't really matter, but... let's deploy... 40? Is this the bus? Is this the bus full of workers, I think? All of them? I kind of thinking not yet, you know? Let's hold off until we know the score. I don't want to have like 50 people stood around doing nothing. It takes ages to build things. Okay. Okay, the rest of them are on the way on a separate bus then. I like these graphics. I like the way it turned in as well. There they are. I can't click on them. Okay, let's go back. Dashboard, what was it? Economy. Manuals, that was it. Right. Completed. Yay! Right, construction terminal. It doesn't like a school bus. With construction workers en route to the construction site, you're now ready to start placing objects and forming a blueprint for the airport. Highly recommended to start by placing the terminal foundation as a first step. Please refer to the image below of an exact depiction of a terminal construction function. Open the structure section, click on the construction panel. Vehicle depot, fuel tank, foundation. Select the terminal foundation, drag the desired terminal size and wait for construction workers to get to work. Okay.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
In terms of, like, planning and stuff, how do we want to do this? Do we want to have... Where do we want this terminal? Here? I've no idea. Let's set it back off the road. Maybe here? I don't know. I hate this. You got to make these, like, big decisions without knowing anything about the game. Tobinator's 13 months. Times flew by. Anyway, keep on going, Squirrel Hug. Thank you, Toby. What's happened with your mouth? Squirrel looks like he's got an extra chromosome. Are you talking about me, or are you talking about the in-game CEO? Granger Contractors, see you later, buddy. You have other stuff to place in front of your entrance. A bit of road is good. Okay. Right then. Let's set it back from the road a little bit then. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe like... Because I've got nothing to steer me at the moment. I don't know what we need later. Let's assume we need stuffs down here. Possibly a road or a footpath or a drop-off point. So let's set it off back here, somewhere like that. It actually tells you what size it is. That's quite useful. Wait, that's quite... Does that look any... Look at the number! Look at the number. He actually scales the number. Like, that's the dumbest thing. Best spot is empty lot about the road. Let's go like 48 grand terminal. No problemo. Build the jail cells first. Cough, prison architect. Let's see. To demolish a specific object, hold control when the corresponding object is selected in the building panel and left click. To delete an area or room, press the area and select delete button in the displayed panel. Whoa! Ants! Look at this! Wowzers. Look, all the trucks are coming as well. This is fun. Good news, you're now making money. Just put down a lot of GA stands. Ah. Well, that wasn't too slow. Guess we've got to wait for that to finish. Blimey, look at this. So this is the worker drop-off point. This is the goods delivery point. Areas. Bathroom, staff, shop. What's this then if it's not an area? A structure? Terminal. Building. Fuel. Other. Tarmac. Taxi foundation. This is quite cool. Items. Bathroom, toilet, sink. It's got a urinal. That's cool. Baggage items. Yeah, baggage is going to be fun. Okay. Nearly done. The hard hat helmet looks like flames. Looks like Prison Architect. Question, will it be as complicated, MJ? I don't know. I think every kind of 2D game now where people run around gets described as Prison Architect, and they weren't the first to do it. You meant the icon down the bottom section? Oh, down here. Is that done yet? Come on. Finish the wall. There we go. What? What are we waiting for? How is that not finished? How is that not finished? Tep, install a door the workers can't get in or out of the building. Okay, we'll put a door down here then. That sounds so dumb. Items. No. Infrastructure. No. Structures. Large door. What was it? R for rotate, that was it. Let's assume a path up here somewhere. I don't know. Yeah, we'll put a little kiosk down there or something if we can. Finish the wall, should have called Trump. What do you mean? Hey trucker guy, how you doing? So presumably with doors, they'll all be able to leave the building. Although they're sitting inside. Okay, this is, what have I not done here? Workers don't need a door, says Jim. With construction workers en route, what have I not done? It's highly recommended to place a terminal foundation. Please refer to the below image. Did I build it in the wrong direction? Do you need to zone it as a terminal? No, because I think the zoning comes later. Probably when we split it all up. This is just the foundation. Try and go to another part of the menu and back. As if that just worked. Oh my god. Alright. Connect to the public transport. With a terminal built, it is highly recommended to construct a bus stop so the closest cities can implement bus lines to your airport. Additionally, you can build some car drop-off sites, which will allow employees and passengers to arrive by car. Passengers and employees can only arrive at an airport if it has bus stops and or car drop-off sites, and only if the airport status is set to open. Okay. Open the infrastructure section. Bus stop or car drop-off. Well, let's have a... Can we build a little road up here or something? I quite fancy having a little... Like a loop drop-off road type thing, because that would look cool. On sidewalk for people to walk on. Let me put a sidewalk in front first. Do that. Captain Stuff, thank you for 20 months. Sadrew with 100 bits. Good evening, Paul. The reason jet fuel is so cheap is the fact that it's a lot more diluted than regular car fuel. Don't forget that each plane takes thousands of litres of fuel per flight, so the cost does add up. Why would it be diluted? What do they dilute it with? Road. Asphalt or concrete. Service. Ooh, service road. Used for the transportation inside tarmac, connects the stands and airport vehicle structures. Okay, right. Let's see. Can we assign the direction this road goes? Let's do that. And then a bus stop. Oh my god. Bus stop can go here then. And a... What was it? Car drop-off? Maybe on that side then? Let's just do that for now. And then we'll link the whole thing with a nice sidewalk maybe. Let's see how that goes. Bus stop can make sure the airport is opened via the operations panel before expecting anyone to arrive. Operations panel is here. Overview, airport closed. Oh, we can't open it yet till this is built. Bus stop is the wrong way. Rip. Hang on. Pause. Bus stop. Control, was it? There we go. Rotate. Thank you for that. Oh, look at the lights on the vehicles. That's actually done really well. Blimey. Look at that. It's like proper dynamic lighting. Does that mean if I put lights down inside the airport, we're going to get really nice dynamic lighting? Look forward to that. No, I think the car stopper got the right way around. Because I remember seeing the little arrows coming in. Number one job in NK Airport is washing windows. Not surprised, a lot of glass in an airport. That arrow going in that way and coming out that way isn't really what I had in mind. I kind of had in mind... Are they going to drive down here, then go in there, then come out again? Loop back that way? How's it going to work? Who's this? It's Frankie. It's me. It's Frankie the scumbag. He's arrived. He got dropped off in a car. What's he thinking? I can't find anything to do. Titled CEO. Well, that's normal for a CEO. It's not the wrong way around. It's fine. It's fine. Maybe we should put disabled access here. Can't believe Frankie's here. Okay, let's have a look at the manuals. Completed. Person, walking restrictions. Wait a second. Construction workers cannot cross on surface. They can only walk on grass and across roads. Passengers employees can only walk on sidewalks and inside the terminal. Security personnel are not required to pass through security checkpoints. Apparently I needed to build a sidewalk and I already did it. Okay. Zoning restrictions. Let's see. An airport can be divided into several different zones. An area that is not zoned at all is known as an open area and can be accessed by anyone. However, certain objects such as boarding desks are required to be placed inside a secure area. A secure area is an area that is zoned with a secure zone, and for a person to access it, they are required to pass through security checkpoint when entering and secure area and exit. Okay, yeah. Areas can be zoned for employee access only. Okay. Refer to the diagram from an ideal perspective of how a typical person flow between different zones can be constructed. So they come in through security, puts them in the secure area. I'm guessing that's some kind of exit, one-way exit thing. Arrivals, departures type stuff. Zone your airport to prepare for different perimeter separation. Note, the entire secure area must be connected, including doors and pathways. Is that basically saying you can only have one secure area? So you can only have one terminal? No. The red zone is not for loading and unloading. That's the white zone. The white zone is for loading and unloading of passengers. You're thinking of the blue zone. Use the Z key to display. Alright, so they get in. This is areas. Secure. This bit's going to be lobby type thing. We'll have some cafes, maybe some toilets out here. The ticketing's got to be around there somewhere. This is probably going to be where you go through into security. Of course, you're going to want to get out as well. So if the runways are possibly over here when we build them, gates are going to be up there. Maybe we have the exit this way and the intake over here. So if we have all of this as... How big do we want this to be? Let's just go with that for now. It's kind of difficult to guess. Plus luggage, yeah. I mean, I don't know whether luggage needs to be in the secure area in this game or not. You've got your baggage check-in, which is obviously insecure, but normally baggage, bag collection is in the secure zone, except in America where it's not. So it's going to be weird. I don't know how this game works. Wasn't we supposed to open the airport? Well, that seems a bit pointless. Staff zone? I don't know what I need a staff zone for. Bathroom's going to have to get zoned out later. Shop and food we'll have to do later. Baggage claim? Yeah. Baggage does not have to be in the secure zone. Well, in UK airports it is, but I guess in this game it doesn't, right? Has that actually completed that step by doing that? Yes. We can kind of do the rest later, can't we? Security and queues, here we go. With secure area established, you can now build a security checkpoint to allow the transfer between areas. A very important part of any airport is having structured queuing. Once a security checkpoint has been established, you can click on it to reveal its control panel. Crikey. Here you can designate what person type of person. You can designate what person type of person the security checkpoint should cater to. Passengers, employees, or both. Why would you have an employee security checkpoint? That's interesting. The build queue option will allow you to create structured queues which the passenger generally prefer even though it's not required. Okay. Build a security checkpoint and then build a queue for it. Remember, check-in desks can also have structured queues built the same way. Right. Security would be under items, maybe? Check-in desk. Boarding desk. Bathroom, baggage. Security checkpoint enables people to enter a secure zone. Comes complete with a metal detector and an X-ray machine. Requires 4 security staff to function. Blimey. So, must be placed inside the secure zone. Right, so that needs to go... So in that case, I'm going to expand the secure zone a little bit. So if we go like that... I guess we're going to need a wall down here as well, aren't we? I've never played this game, Cyberchild. You may be thinking of Sim Airport. Sugar Glider Dude, 3 months. Score Ross. Thank you, Sugar Glider Dude. Okay. So if you've got a security station here, you also want to fence that off, don't you? How do you build a queue then? Are we waiting for people to turn up or not? I guess we're waiting for the parts, right? But are ours going the right way to secure station? I don't know, dude. When I put it down, it looked like that. Oh, I see. 1 second. Like that, then. Yeah, there's something here. That's the start of the queue. So I guess when it's built, we'll be able to create the queue. Come on, we're waiting for you. We're waiting for the parts. I like the way they build things. Just do this, and then you construct stuff. Love it. Here we go. Allow types passengers and employees. Build queue. What on earth? That's actually quite cool. There you go. We've got ourselves a queue. Need to rotate security. Why? Why do we need to do that? I thought the arrow was going that way, isn't it? What's wrong with that then? Fairly sure we need a wall here. What does the manual say about this? Build a security checkpoint and then build a queue for it. Remember to check in desks. Remember, check-in desks can also have structured queues built the same way. Use U to display queues. Ah. Nice. Yeah, exactly, Citrus. I hope the queues are better than Sim Airport's queues. I think we've done that. It's marked it as complete. Although we don't have a check-in desk or anything. We're missing a lot of stuff here. But we'll... Why are we talking about aircraft fuel when we haven't even built a gate or anything yet? I don't know, maybe. A great source of approval and economic growth is relation to airport operations is offering of airport fuel services. Aircraft are generally propelled by two different types of propellant, Avgas 100LL and Jet A1. Avgas 100L is typically consumed by smaller GA aircraft, whilst Jet A1 is an A-grade propellant used by commercial. There are, however, exceptions and may vary depending on the aircraft model type. First thing you do is to procure fuel technology via the procurement panel, so that you can build fuel depots and accept contracts. Before you can offer aircraft refueling services, you need to sign a contract with an aircraft fuel provider. Do this by navigating the contracts menu in the economy panel, review your aircraft fuel providers. You must have also procured either avgas or jet fuel technology depending on what you plan to offer. Please refer to the image below. I take it we're going to go into GA first. Try and cut our teeth on a bit of GA. And then move on to jet fuel. Consider the following criteria is required for you to become compliant with aircraft refueling services. Jet A1's for jets. Avgas is for smaller. Must be procured by the procurement tab in the economy panel. Contract. Fuel depot must be constructed. And the aircraft refueling must be toggled on in the operations panel. Okay. Economy panel. Procurement. A procurement director is required to procure assets or unlocks. Hire one via the board panel. We need a procurement director. Open applications. Application is open. Applicants. I like the way this does this. This is hilarious. How are they applying for jobs I've not even opened yet? Janitor. Did I say janitor? There we go. Procurement director. Dasha Shevchenko. That doesn't sound very North Korean to me. 23 an hour. 32 an hour. 29 an hour. Do we want to hire Dasha? Because, well, she's quite cheap. 23 an hour. I think we'll go with her. I'm good, thank you, Ghosty. How are you? Okay, we've hired. Procurement Director Dasha is now in there. She looks like a... I don't know, she looks like a kid's drawing of an adult. You know what I mean?
Oh,
When a child draws an adult, that's what it looks like. Mr. Sadri, Paul, all airports have staff security passes because they are also entering a restricted area. The difference is that only the staff with a specific clearance to that specific area can go in it. In it. I'm a flight dispatcher, so I spend almost every day at an airport. Here to answer any airport questions you may have. PSGA stands for General Aviation. I know, dude, what GA stands for. Oh my god. Thank you, Sadru. You should come and design the airport then. Click on the person, they have stats. Hi, my name is Dasha Shevchenko, and I have a master's degree from Princeton University and have worked for 10 years. The most previous company I worked for was a competing airport. In my free time, I write poetry. I'd love to work at your airport. Experience at a competing airport. Education. Princeton University, GPA 2.3. Indicates how smart an employee is and how well they will take accurate decisions. Indicates how friendly and likable an employee is. I love these stats. She'll do. Sim, I don't even know what that means. 2.3 GPA? Is something average? General performance average? What does that mean, 2.3? You sent me some bits, James. I don't see them. I see Scotty Wonderful's 25 bits. The Scumbag Airport worked well. Don't see your bits, James. Don't see them anywhere. Grade point average. So how does that work? What does that mean? Explain to me how that grade point thing works. 2.3 is mostly C grade. Some Bs and Ds are likely. Right, okay. 4.0 is top. Right, okay. 4 is an A, 3 is a B, 2 is a C. Gotcha. Right, understand now. Alright, so she's okay, but she was cheap, right? What were we doing? Procurements. Which was under here. Here we go. Now we can procure things. Heating unlock. Crikey, this is complicated. Ford fuel truck. Have gas. We don't want to have... Yeah, we want to have gas for GA, don't we? While it may be slow and ineffective, it makes up for this by a charming humming noise. Can they spell noise? That is sure to soothe your employees. Delivery time 45 minutes. Wait, we don't want to do that yet, do we? Surely we want to build the thing first. Let me go back to what it said. First thing you need to do is procure a fuel technology. So that you can build fuel depots and accept contracts. Okay, maybe we do then. Craft a service truck. Okay, we'll just get this, I guess. Order now. You do not have the requirements for this product. He just told me that was the first thing I had to do. The first thing you need to do is procure a fuel technology. Well, no, it's not, apparently. Before you can offer aircraft refueling, you must sign a contract with an aircraft fuel provider. Okay, we had a few of these before, didn't we? Zip Fuel, which provides Jet A, which is no good. And Avifuel, which provides... Oh, hang on. Avgas for 4 and Jet A for 9. They're both the same price anyway. There's no difference between them. Nature Fuel. You need to build a fuel depot bit first. I'm not sure. Is that how it works? Where do we even build this thing then? Structures. Fuel tank, fuel depot. I mean... Scroll to the bottom, procurements and technologies there, you can install the structures. What was it you said? Scroll to the bottom, procurements, okay, I've done that. And the technologies there, you can install the structures. Jet A1. Used by commercial fuel, avgas, used by GA. It says awaiting unlock, unlock now. Requirements, aircraft stand. To me, this sounds like you can't buy this because you need that, but to get this, you need that first, and then to get this. What do we need first? Does anybody know? Look at how much they deliver. It depends on the fuel depot. Place internal roads or the buildings won't work, Impy. What I need to know is, what do we need to construct first? Because the game's not being very clear. Or either that or I'm not understanding it. It says the first thing you need to do is procure fuel technology. That is a lie. That's not true. Okay, let's build some roads and stuff. Structures. Infrastructure. Tarmac. Road. I think you need to unlock it first before you can do anything. Well, if we go to the bottom now, I click unlock on Avgas. You've not met the requirements. The requirements are an aircraft stand, so I can't unlock that. I need an aircraft stand, it says. In order to get a contract, I presume I can sign a contract now, I don't know. Fuel automatic delivered at a fuel depot has 10% or less fuel remaining. Delivered fuel is paid upon delivery. Is there a runway you need to build? Sarge, I don't know. I don't know. I'm trying to follow this manual through. You need to build a normal road first, branch off the normal road, then add a checkpoint, then add a service road. Then you can build your fueling depots. So that's what I've started doing. I've started building a normal road, which is probably the right thing. So if we have a normal road, how do we build a checkpoint then? Like that. Enables a normal road to connect to a service road. Okay. So if we have a normal road like that, then a checkpoint. Is that a one-way thing? Do you need to have two checkpoints then? One on the way in and one on the way out? If I'm reading this correctly, that goes that way, and then I would need to do that to get back out again? And then all this can be service road, is that right? Oh, it's a two-lane thing, so you only need one of them. And then you go service road. So like that, yeah? Ouch. Tell you I'm not used to this microphone being here yet.